Most of you are probably well aware that MSU is constantly sending out surveys regarding food. Our question is, are they taken seriously?
In our investigation of food on campus, with the focus of the cafeteria food, we conducted a series of interviews in relation to the connection between opinion and action. We asked different kinds of people on campus different questions to get a better understanding of whether the popular opinion of the MSU community is being enforced.
The reason we are asking if our surveys are being taken seriously is because we think that the overall satisfaction of the cafeteria food is not representative of the opinion being asked through these surveys.
We interviewed the following people: a commuter that is on campus, a resident with a car, and a resident without a car.
So you're a commuter, yes?
Yes,
Do you have a meal plan?
I do.
What
It's
kind?
the swipes.
Okay, so how does that work?
So each day I get one swipe, I guess, and I have 25 swipes total.
Where can you use these swipes?
Anywhere you can get food.
Oh, okay. What do you usually eat on campus?
Usually I go to the Musket Hall, or I go to Chick-fil-A or Burrito Bowl.
How often do you eat on campus? Do you eat once a day?
Yes.
Okay. Do you like the cafeteria food?
Yes. Mostly I eat whatever's in the second section. I don't know what that's called. Then the burgers.
Are you satisfied with the meal exchange system?
Yes.
Do you have a favorite day to eat on campus? Do you feel the food is different on different days?
Not really. It's usually similar.
Oh, okay. So you're a commuter, so why do you eat on campus?
Because I have on Mondays and Fridays I only have an hour, and then the other days I just don't want to go home. So.
What kind of changes would you like to see in the cafeteria?
Maybe more vegetables, I guess, because they have a limited portion of those. And I like the smoothie bar they're doing right now. Then more, I guess.
Like more healthy and fresh
Yeah.
foods. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So Serena, are you a resident with a car?
Yes, I am.
Do you mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
No, I don't.
How satisfied are you with the cafeteria food?
I would say I'm moderately satisfied.
Okay, and how often do you eat on campus?
I eat about 4 times a week on campus.
And what meal plan do you have?
I don't remember what meal plan I had for this year, but for next year I have the lowest meal plan. Because I find that I tend to buy food or go out and eat food more often than eating on campus.
And why is that?
I like having more options and having options that are healthier for me and things that I enjoy eating rather than things I just settle for.
And what do you usually buy with your meal plan?
I go to Einstein's Bagels a lot.
Would you have a meal plan if you weren't required to as a resident?
I feel like I would want to be able to control the amount of swipes that I have and the amount of flex dollars I have, because I usually use flex dollars more.
What do you do when you don't like what the cafeteria is serving?
I'll either eat something out of my room or I'll go out with my friends and eat.
And what's your favorite thing served in the cafeteria?
I don't really have a favorite thing, but I like getting the waffles if I'm in a breakfast mood.
Thank you, Serena.
Thank you for having me.
How satisfied are you with the cafe food?
Slightly satisfied, but not overall satisfied, because I feel like there's not a lot of options for vegetarians and vegans, and that most of the meat sometimes they're cooked all the way through, and when they have fresh vegetables such as spinach and carrots, sometimes for instance, spinach and lettuce, they tend to be wilted, and so it just hasn't been a very good experience.
Okay. And how often do you eat on campus?
At least once or twice a day.
What meal plan do you have?
I have the 150 meal block with 250 flex dollars.
Mm-hmm. What do you do when you don't like what the cafeteria is serving?
I normally ask one of my friends to take me off campus to go get something.
Mm-hmm. And what's your favorite thing in the cafeteria?
I honestly don't have anything.
And next one is, can you give some criticism?
Definitely. As I said, they don't have a large variety for vegetarians and vegans. Normally when they do have something, it's a lot of grains and carbs, and I'm looking for fresh vegetables and fruit. Fresh fruit would be nice, not just bananas, but like strawberries, cantaloupe, pineapple, blueberries, raspberries, mangoes. I would love a more open salad bar with a different variety of like spinach, lettuce, romaine lettuce, maybe bean sprouts. So just a larger variety.
And what changes would you like to see?
I would like to see them actually take more input from students, because while they say that they're very open and that they take our input, I never see it be implemented so much as, oh, we're working on it, or let's sit down and talk. But when you sit down and talk to them, nothing comes out of it.
The last one is, if you didn't live on campus, would you have a meal plan?
Definitely not. In the end, it's a waste of money, because I can cook something because the meals average around $9.75 per meal, I believe. I can make that much last for a week, so each meal will probably be like $150 to $250, and it will be something that I like and is to my taste.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Yeah.
After interviewing these students, we found that only 1 out of the 3 was fairly satisfied with the cafeteria. For change, because when it comes to the food, we are eating as young people, just where students settle for the partial satisfaction.
We found 2 case studies on Chartwells' website that show they listen to students' wants and needs and implement change to their cafeterias. In one case study, when Chartwells signed with the University of Massachusetts, they put in a $1.6 million transformation to their dining program, which included cameras and video monitors that allowed students to see food preparation, a menu cycle with fresh local foods, and much more. In another case study, Chartwells worked with a student with PKU, a metabolic disorder, to create a personalized menu for the student's specific diet.
While there are many people who are unsatisfied, Chartwells does try its best, as its website suggests. However, when directly asked to talk with them, a Chartwells employee told us, "I can't talk," and referred us to the Director of Dining Services, who didn't respond to our interview request. The ultimate solution would be for Chartwells to be as considerate as their surveys and published case studies suggest they are.